Oh, I know I gave it nearly 3 minutes there before I started, but I wanted this game's beautiful main theme to kind of do its thing. Good num num numbing. Hello, YouTube, and welcome, finally, to Tomb Raider the Angel of Darkness, or Tomb Raider 6, which holds an extremely important part of my childhood, because it's one of the earliest games I remember. Like, full stop. This game came out in 2003 originally, so I was 4 years old. It's one of the most, like, important games of, like, my very early childhood that I remember, because this is what my old man played. When I was super little, my dad, whenever a new Tomb Raider would come out, would get it, and we would kind of, like, play for it together, and by that I mean he'd play it, but we'd watch. And he was not the gamer of the world. He was kind of bad, and so he'd get stuck on every puzzle, and it would take him forever. But because it would take him forever, there was always lots to like look forward to. There was always more to get through. There was always like, even if we spent like a whole evening trying to solve one puzzle, it was cool and it was fun and it was super exciting, especially as like a 4 or 5 year old. And this game was like the Tomb Raider I remember the most. I have like the faintest memories of Last Revelation, and I mentioned that during that playthrough. That like that one is like I have like the odd memory of it on the Dreamcast, but this is like the one I remember. And it was like when I got a little older, and you know actually had some money of my own, it was one of the first games I went out of my way to get and collect for myself, and I loved it ever since. I'm not ignorant to its problems. Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, this remaster has fixed a lot, and the patch that dropped yesterday as of this recording has also addressed a fair bit, but I'm not ignorant to the fact that Angel of Darkness as a whole does have some problems where it was originally a very rushed title, unfortunately. But despite its shortcomings, I genuinely wholeheartedly love this game. I think it's a beautiful, very earnest, and very unique Tomb Raider, still to this day, in terms of its setting, in terms of its tone, in terms of a lot of things. Pulling away from, you know, just tomb raiding and stopping bad guys to making it a murder mystery with an alchemical cult in the background is just so unique and clever for Tomb Raider that it genuinely kind of like surprises me they've never tried something like this ever again. To never like branch out. Like, I say this as someone who doesn't like the Survivor trilogy for being too far away from tomb raiding, but this game still has tomb raiding. It's just not the sole focus of the story. But enough of me rambling on. I'm just double checking my settings and we'll hop in. I am playing on modern. Oh, it's worth mentioning, as of yesterday's patch, if you're on tank controls, you can actually put it in the original 2003 PS2 control scheme. I won't, because I vastly prefer the current modern control scheme, but I do like the 2003 scheme as well, so I might mess with that as well at some point. I'm going to keep action indicators on as always, boss HP bars on as always. Oh, this is fine. I never have quick saves on because I prefer just saving. Also, if you go to my load games, you can see I've been messing around with this game a little bit, on and off. So don't count my save count as, like, anything valid. Also, like Chronicles, I won't be keeping a death count in this game. Because we're past, like, the BS era of Tomb Raider quite severely now.
So far, in this latest outbreak of monstrous killings, it would appear to be the work of a single, highly psychotic perpetrator. The name of the latest victim was just released. A Professor Werner von Koy. A female, described as Caucasian, brunette, and wearing a ponytail, was seen leaving the most recent crime scene. Officers are advised to use extreme caution when apprehending the suspect. At present, nothing appears to link any of the individuals involved. There are no known survivors of these attacks so far.
Yeah, Von Croy, the old mentor from Tomb Raider 4, has been murdered. Way to kickstart it with a bang. Two days earlier.
Help me, Lara. I need you to get some I'm tracking 5 obscura paintings for a client called Eckhart, but he's a psychopath.
Why should I care?
Because I'm being stalked. People are dying out there.
Handle it, Werner.
Lara, please. Look, go and see this woman, Carvier. She can help.
I'm going. Eat it, Werner. You walked away and left me.
Get out!
Yeah, slight retcon, because he absolutely didn't just abandon her in Egypt, but for the sake of putting a bit more drama in the story, they changed it. How the dog got our backpack when it jumped at us directly from the front was beyond me, but whatever. But we've lost the backpack, so we have no inventory. The Parisian back streets.
This looks like a safe area. But I need to find a way out.
Oh, we can move now, okay. Let's move around, yep.
Uh-oh. A guard dog. I'll try another route.
Oh, they've cleaned up the controls since the last patch, huh? Cool. Oh yeah, they've turbo cleaned up these controls from the first and from the launch. Cool. Now it's a lot more consistent with the 4 and 5. When it first came out, if you tapped back on the control scheme, she didn't swivel like that on modern. She would just do that. So you had to like do this, then start moving. Do that, then start moving. So it's just, that's just a nice little cleanup. Yeah, but this feels smoother than it did at launch. But welcome to Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness.
That bin looks climbable.
Yeah, climb a bin, stand next to it, and just tap forward. Yep, go to the balcony, stand near the edge, jump. Lara will auto-grab if it's just directly like above her like that, so you don't need to hold the grab button anymore.
Walk to the edge and stop. Remember, holding the walk button will stop me from falling off.
Oh, too early. If you come over here back to where she started, you can nab a full health kit. Oh, slightly off angle, that's fine. Oh, she still kind of does the old routine when you're doing the walking, but that's fine.
Shall I go straight on, or climb that ladder?
When you get to this point, the tutorial actually splits in 2 directions. In the original, you could only go up the ladder. This was cut and barred off. They added this as new, because this was actually going to be in the original game, but it was scrapped because it wasn't finished. So they actually added it back in, like, newly to the remaster.
I can clear those railings easily. To jump over the railings, walk up to them, and push forward.
It's just introducing you that if you
That drain pipe looks climbable.
tap forward, you can do that.
To move the barrel, stand next to it. Then press
And hold action.
What? Some movable objects can be climbed on. To climb the drain pipe, push forward.
We can open this from the other side, which is back. This is back where we started with the dog. Then to climb something, just tap forward into it. There's a lot of that. A lot of the control scheme's been simplified to just tap forward in front of it, and Lara will do the thing.
Don't keep me hanging around. I need to reach the roof before I lose my grip.
Also, yeah, the big new thing in this game is that she has a grip meter. You can see it underneath our health in the top left.
That wire looks like it will take my weight.
And also, this is like the only Tomb Raider game where you have HUD on screen permanently. Every single Tomb Raider before and after, basically, makes it that if you're not doing anything, the HUD is clear. This is the only game to make that an exception. I love the music in this. I'm going to be bringing it up a lot, but this was like... They haven't actually done too many, which is surprising considering Lara Croft is very much like a British icon in terms of video games, at least. But this is like one of the only times like the London Philharmonic was involved with a soundtrack for a Tomb Raider.
Maybe let go. Press action again, or push forward to climb back up.
Alright, that wasn't really the intention, but I'll take it. I was trying to advance the dialogue. But because of it, there's like an extra charm to the music here that I love. But anyway, up on that little roof, we found a key that allows us to go up through here. I'm going to do both sides of the tutorial in this section, because there is loot to pick up on both sides. Oh, and it's telling you about crawling, which we already know about from previous games. There is something new, though, in the mechanics that is tied to this. There is a stealth button. We'll get to that in a second.
I can crawl through that gap in the gate.
I need to get lower. To commando crawl, press and hold the duck button. Then press
the stealth button. Because of how I have my control scheme, stealth wasn't put on anything. So I put it on square because it's the only button that doesn't do anything for me. Unlike any of the other games. All the other remasters, how I've got my control scheme, square is a completely untouched button. So I corrected that by putting stealth on square. So when you're walking around, you can see like Lara does this. She goes into like, she doesn't value her spine mode. But you see there's a cop there. I need to get to the end of the alleyway. There's police everywhere, so I need to move quietly. Tap stealth and then move me around. So if you press the action button whilst you're near a wall in stealth mode, you can hug it. Also, like the other remasters, you can put it in classic mode if you want to see what changes. But because this was, you know, a PS2 game, not a PS1 game, the difference, you can see it's more textural than, like, actual, like, model changes and stuff. So I'm not going to be, like, flipping between the graphics, like, anywhere near as often, because I don't really need to. Unless it's, like, the odd texture on the wall that I'm curious about, sort of thing.
To check the coast is clear, hug the wall whilst
Oh, there's 10 new button, yep.
Push to hug the wall.
Yeah, you can check the coast is clear, which we know it is. With that crowbar we can pop this.
I feel stronger now.
And then get introduced to the RPG side of this game. It has a very, very basic RPG mechanic. Doing certain actions throughout the game will make Lara stronger, allowing you to do more. Unfortunately, it's not very deep at all. It's usually just for a puzzle. Like, it's just another way of solving a puzzle. Instead of getting a key, you need to find the random thing to push or break. And then Lara will be just strong enough to open the door herself or something. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Oh, fine. I guess I'll go around. I'm going to drop a save here because although we're probably going to be fine, we are approaching like the first actual like game overable instance. We have no means of defending ourselves, so if the police that actively think we're, you know, a criminal spot us, they will try to arrest us. Is he gonna move, Spot? He is. He's coming this way. Uh-oh. Don't see us. Good boy. Poor bastard. Just looking around, he just got knocked out for his trouble. Oh, whoops. But yeah, this is why I wanted to knock him out, because there is actually a secret right above him. But obviously, if you just climb around like this, he'll just spot you and point his gun at you and be like, hey, get down. I think it's vicinity. If the cops can see you and you're close enough, it will just count as they've got you, and then it's over. It's like getting busted in, Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh, that camera we just picked up, if you go to your items, it is valuable but not working. It's a sellable. Oh, of course, okay, I didn't take any damage. It's like, of course I thread the needle. Is there anything up here? No, doesn't look like it. What you're expected to do is come up here and then hop the fence. To get over here, so like you're just out of view sort of thing, but and then you either go completely over or you go completely under here so you can pick up these ooh, doubloons. I don't think they're actually, what are they called? Oh, it is doubloons. I was just making a joke. And then going up those stairs over there would end the tutorial and end the level. But from the other direction. But there is I'm just double checking if there's anything here. There doesn't seem to be. But there is another path that I will show.
I could hide in that building. I'll head for the doorway.
Oh, they fixed the parkour trophy. There's a trophy for doing your tutorial through the back alley instead of doing it over the top, and all the times I've done it, it's never popped. It just pops, so they fixed that trophy. Awesome. But if you go through here, this door can be opened from this side, and it takes us back to where we started. So we can now go back up and do the other side of the tutorial, which is worth doing, because if I go to statistics, you can see like we've barely got half of the stuff here. Actually, whilst I'm here, I'm going to save. So now I'll show you, this side of the tutorial was what was in the original. The reason why they added the back alleys was solely because there is no tutorial otherwise to teach you how to crawl, like, flat down on the ground.
Maybe I can climb through that window. Walk up to the window and push forwards.
Yep, and if there's a gap, you might be able to climb through something.
Down here. To open drawers and cupboards, stand in front of them and press action.
Yep. And if you didn't get that crowbar because you didn't do the back alley, there's a crowbar beyond here that you can backtrack to then use to pop this open. But because we have it still already from the other path, we can just do this now. And this is a good tutorial to have because you're going to need it for a few points throughout the game. There's a trophy for finding every single chocolate bar in the game, but not using any of them. I think it's called Chocoholic. Oh, just straight up some money. Nice. It's why in the statistics they have health items, but they also have chocolate bars, so you can keep track of it easier. But if I go to actual health items, you see chocolate bars restore 10% of your health. Large mechanic does 100%. The health pills does 20. You can also see what it looks like in the original here. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, I can, like, once again, because we're in a remaster, I can use photo mode if I want to, like, goosey gander closer in the scenery. Like, hey, is there anything I'm missing? But we can climb this, and then from here, just make this to get up.
The jump to that canopy looks challenging, but I think I can make it. Walk to the edge. Now push forward and jump together. Then press action in mid-air to grab the canopy.
Or you can just run jump and you'll make it in general.
Walk up to the railings. Stop. I can hop to the other side. Hop. Remember that by holding the walk button,
I won't. Yeah, she won't fall off the ledges.
drain.
Hey, can you tell that they don't know what side of the tutorial you're gonna do, so they do both?
In the direction you want to go.
Oh, you want to lean to the right when you go up here, because you won't be able to get anywhere leaning left.
Don't keep me hanging around. I need to
So that's why
reach the
she's saying
roof
this
before I
line
lose my
again. That
grip.
don't keep me hanging around. I need to reach the roof before I lose my grip. You can drop safely onto
Now I've
here.
got my strength back. I can shimmy around that corner.
This is the better climbing tutorial because it makes you stop part way to then be able to assess and reposition to figure out that you're going to need to do that in future. Whilst the one on the back alleys, it's just get to the climbing spot and then you're done.
Made it. No time to waste. I need to get to Carvier's apartment. Could be something useful in there. I need a way to prise those doors open.
Yeah, the crowbar is in that corner. I'll show it in a second. But because we already have it, we can just skip that part. But we can pick up this that's here. I don't know where every single thing to pick up in this game is, obviously. It's just where I've been like practicing and getting a feel for it when the game first launched. Because obviously I was going to play this game when it launched, even if I wasn't going to live stream it yet because I was waiting for the patch. I did do like these earlier levels a little often. But the trouble for exploring up here early is we actually have a gun. No ammo for it, but we have a tool.
To move the barrel, stand next to it.
Yeah,
Then
then hold.
press and hold
I've got the
the
action button set to triangle. I've got
While
grip
still
set to
holding
R2 as
action,
usual.
Push forward to
If you're curious what my control scheme in general is, X is jump, circle is roll, square is stealth, triangle is interact, R1 is walk, L1 is crouch, L2 is draw weapon, R2 is attack, fire, / grip.
There's a crowbar down there. That'll come in useful. To hang from the edge of the building.
Also, breaking that door open with the crowbar will get you the strength boost as well if you didn't get it from downstairs. Which you need to be able to clear this, because you won't be able to make it otherwise. I mean, it's still kind of tight anyway, so I am going to drop another save. You'll see what I mean. It's kind of tight anyway. But right beneath us is actually where the back alley ended as well. We're right there. so that we just make it. Now you get your stealth warning.
To hug the wall whilst moving in stealth, press the action button when I'm standing next to it. Push right or left to move me. When I reach a corner, I will peer around.
We don't have any ammo, so we can't really do that. But this guy isn't looking, so we can sneak up on him.
There's the key.
You know what? I'm just going to knock out the guy, because interact and pick up is the same button. I'm surprised the game gave me that, to be honest. Now, I think... Oh, yeah, I have everything in this level. Nice. You can see that over there is where we came up from. Behind us on that ledge, so we've got the health kit. Look, we're back where we was. Also, when you're on a ladder, I think the way I try and think about it is that if Lara can support her feet, she usually doesn't need the grip meter. Usually being the key word, there are exceptions, but so ladders, you're usually fine. But we're done with the first level. Don't worry, this isn't Tomb Raider Chronicles. The game isn't that short. The derelict apartment block. First things first, you can pull this to block the door for longer. It won't save you forever. They are going to break through eventually, but it gives you just a little more breathing room to kind of focus ahead. And explore and look around, see if there's anything of note. There they are. See, that's still hella quick.
This is your last warning. Surrender.
Surrender.
Throw down your weapons. The building is surrounded. Give yourself up.
And they're going to try and smoke us out.
This door is locked. I'll need a key.
Keep that in mind. There isn't actually any real threat of being caught by the police here because, you know, you just saw a part of it broke apart, so they can't really get to us. The only time you're in danger is that also at some point when we get the key, we're going to go back down to try and get that block. Also, strength boost. That little blue icon in the corner means you just got a strength boost. There's one more strength boost I believe we can get in this like section of levels before we're in like the actual hub space, because there are hubs in this game. And if you can get all three, there's a secret you can get immediately. Like after starting the hub area. Okay, there's something under the bed. I just wanted to double check. But you can see now there's a blue bar under our health. That's the oxygen meter because we're getting like gassed out. I was holding pull. Thanks, Miss Croft. I'll give it the extra nudge from the other side just to be safe.
Suspect on 4th floor.
Okay, there's nothing of interest here. There's a suspect on 4th floor, but they can't get to us here. But up here, you can either leave the level straight away, but There's keys. I believe one key powers the lift. Or allows you to use the lift after you power it. One key's for the door down below. I'm going to save before I use the lift, though, because we need to take it down to the second floor. But there's one officer that can climb up, and he can get stuck on the second floor. I don't know if they fixed it in this patch. If he gets stuck on the second floor, he will immediately catch us when we go down there. So I'm going to save. If he is there, we'll go down to the third and run the rest instead. Okay, good, he's not here. But I did have it before, this patch at least, where sometimes he would like have got past and somehow got up there and he just catches me. But by doing that, you can get in here by coming back and pick up the Vector. Which is basically a very early Magnum. We got everything in here? Yeah, okay, we can leave. I'm going to save again before we do our ascension. Saving does take a smidge longer in this game than it did in the previous ones, because you actually have to go like for a file system and it does the check. But that's just how it was on the PS2, so that's why it takes a little longer. It's not as like snappy, instantaneous as it was in the other games in the remaster. Alright, time to get out of here. For the third of... Well, I'd say third of 3, but it's technically third of 4 sections of that makes up this tutorial. But now we're on the rooftops, and actually I will drop another save while we're here. This rooftop section is kind of where it starts to get... It's, it starts to introduce you to more varied level design, as in level design that can split as you go.
That wire looks like it will take my weight.
Because there's going to be 2 paths, and then they both converge at the end.
Press duck to tuck my legs up.
Ow! Oh, I hit the railing. Actually, I want to try and see if I can hit that jump and get in there. I'm going to be smarter, though. I'm going to save before I try to jump next time instead of here. But I want to see if I can get up there. But I bumped the railing, which is why Lara got stopped.
That wire looks like
So I need to be a little more to the right. Also, you saw there, when I go to jump up, Lara autocorrects. There is a lot of little things like that where they... excuse me, took away some of the hyper precision of the PS1 titles to make it just a little bit more, you know, accessible. Because that was one of the things with it. I love classic Tomb Raider, as you know, if I've covered them all. But it doesn't change the fact that they're not the easiest ways to approach because of the precision they demand. Oh, there's actually like steps here, huh? I didn't even spot them. We have ammo. We have Yeah, in the top left, there is no unlimited ammo in this game, by the way, so you have to kind of actually pay attention to your ammo count. That's not one bullet, that's one magazine. Is it here, or is it late? It's a little later, okay. I know one of these bits is an outdoor section, there's like a ladder to the side. Also, like usual, I'm going to be saving kind of often. But there's two paths. That helicopter will keep shooting at us, but he's a crap shot, so don't worry about it. We'll have to push this in place afterwards. I just want to see if there's anything to loot in the area. Like this. But you can see we can go across the rooftops, or we can hit the street level, which is what I mean. But this is like the level, the first area that has like an actual split, where both paths will eventually converge into the same spot, but it allows you to have more freedom to just kind of figure out your way forward. Obviously, I'm going to try my best to show off as much as I can as we go, but it doesn't mean I know every single branching path in this game. A lot more of the branching paths come in the social aspect of this game. There's going to be...
legs feel stronger.
There it is, that's that last strength upgrade we need, which allows us to jump just a little bit further, which will allow us to get one specific secret a little later on. Because that's for, you can jump further with leg upgrades. Is there anything here? No, it's just a dog, alright. Oh, he tried to jump the fence to catch me, I saw that, you little shit. There's also a trophy, and it's another one that's kind of hard. It's, go through the whole game without harming any dogs, or letting any dogs harm you. Can I make this? Oh, it's the other way they want me to go, I think. The helicopter's still circling around outside, I can hear it. Oh, also, with this patch that came out yesterday,
I reckon I'll make it across.
I reckon you can, Lara. They added brightness options for Tomb Raider 4 and 5. Not this game, at least I don't think so, I can double check. No. But in TR4 and 5, you can now up the brightness up to plus 10, and I was just like, yeah, that would have been nice for streaming, because I like the lighting in 4 and 5's remaster. I think it's very fitting, or more so in 4, it's very fitting for the atmosphere of that game. But it doesn't change the fact that it was pitch black for a lot of the streams, it felt like for you guys. Yeah, but that door over there is the door we would have come in with. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just show it. This is one of the convergent points, but I will show off the other convergent point. And then you would end up here. Keep this location in mind with this hut, because I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna go around and show you the other way that it converts to this point. I also saw there's an item down here, so let me go back and get it. Also, I know this is remastered graphics, obviously this is how it looked originally here. But I can't stress enough, for a pretty early PS2 game, I love the art style and feel for this game. It's very rustic and atmospheric a lot of the time. Alright, so we're going back, because I said we're going to backtrack so I can show off the other path. I'm going to save before we try and make this jump, so in case I botch it. No, we're good. Door's not even available for anything anyway. Oh, you can't roll in this game. Oh, what's this here that I just missed? I just ran over him. Wait, is that like an actual full mag? I'm not shooting the dog game. You can't make me. Also, yeah, because Core Design's obsessed with doing it, there is a unique animation with her correcting herself to get her feet onto a ladder. It was one thing that Core Design never ever, like, shifted from. There was always a unique design or something that they were prepared to do. Now you can open to get here. Ow! But if you keep going up, you can go to the other path. Ow! Yeah, look at my health in the top left. I've taken a couple pot shots from that helicopter. Yeah, unfortunately you can't, like, shoot it down or challenge it. It would have been cool if you can just be like, hey! But no. And then maybe you jump over here and... Oh, hey, look, we're here. Back where we were. I don't think we have every... Oh, we missed one pickup. That's not the end of the world. Also, I'm not trying to go for 100%. It's more just curious if we... I'm more just curious if we do find everything as we go. Or how much we find as we go. Let's proceed. When you come over here, the level ends. Margot Carvier's apartment.
Who is it?
Mademoiselle Carvier, it's Lara Croft. I need your help.
Miss Croft. I recognize you from photos and Werner's description. Come in.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a trophy.
An evil night to be out alone, Miss Croft. Our streets are not safe anymore.
Mademoiselle Carvier.
There's a trophy for
Werner's apartment.
And how is Werner?
For being... It says be rude to Madame Carvier and then loot the whole house and get out. But now it's introduced a social sim element that was added to this game. There are dialogue options. Yeah, I don't have time to waste.
Yes, and I don't have time to waste. I'm being chased all over Paris.
You owe me an explanation. I'm waiting.
It's all a bit vague. I arrived at his apartment today from London. He was babbling with fear.
He said he tried to contact you.
He did. I never expected that. Not after Egypt.
Werner has been fearful for his life. He accepted a commission 5 weeks ago. Since then, he's been acting strangely, jumping at shadows. He even left a package with me for safekeeping.
Package?
His notebook, addressed to you.
Who was the commission from?
The client's name was Erkhardt. He wanted Werner to research something called the Obscura paintings. Werner
Also, if you want to see how crazy the graphic difference is, it's on the character models. Look at this. Boom! I don't know why her glasses are a different color in the original, like per lens, but no, it's supposed to just be a shading thing.
Were you able to help him?
A little, I think. Poor Werner was clearly terrified.
Werner didn't scare easily.
He felt he was being stalked.
He could well have been. The monstrum is running around Paris, according to the press. You mentioned Werner's notebook earlier, mademoiselle.
His field notebook. He said he wanted you to have it if anything happened to him.
If he left his notebook, he was spooked.
You still haven't explained what happened.
There was gunfire. That's all I can recall.
Gunfire? Werner was shot? Did you kill him?
I can't remember. It's all a blur.
Miss Croft, I strongly suggest that you talk to the police.
If I wanted to kill Werner, I'd have done that in Egypt. Mademoiselle was a good friend of Werner's. I didn't kill him. I didn't. I'll be a dick.
If I wanted to kill Werner, I could have done that in Egypt.
You don't look convinced yourself.
I'm not going to waste any more time here. Do you have the notebook?
I do. It's safe for the moment.
Now it's the difference. It's either be a dick and she'll say no, or you can be nice and she'll say yes.
Then I suggest you give
But
it
I'll show you what happens
now.
if you're a dick.
Somebody killed Werner. You say you don't remember clearly what happened. Perhaps the police are right in suspecting you.
I never killed Werner.
I think you better leave, Miss Croft.
What about the notebook?
I think not. Werner was unsure of you, and so am I.
Mademoiselle, what are you doing?
I've decided it would be wrong of me to hand over the notebook. I'm going to call the police. My warning is out of respect for Werner's memory, but that's all the chance I'm giving you.
You're all heart.
The notebook's in here. You actually are on a time limit, which is why I'm kind of racing around my exploration. So here they come. Okay, we got everything, we can leave. You need to get the notebook. It won't let you leave unless you at least pick up the notebook. And you'll get a trophy for doing that. If you, like I said, if you were a dick to the madam next morning at 6 AM, but then managed to loot the whole place before you left in time, because you have a stricter time limit. If you're nice to her, she'll give you the book. But there's only like one real instance of like real consequences for being a dick in the dialogue, so feel free to do what you want. And I'll point out that point when we get to it. But now we're in the first actual hub space. 50 minutes in.
What did Von Croy get himself into? Perhaps his notebook will help.
iCard, client, be wary. There's a trophy for getting every single book entry, because you have 19 pages here. Louis Bouchard, useful contact, purchased handgun, discretion assured. Terrified to go out, monstrum terrorizing the streets. Tried contacting Lara again in London, no response, still not forgiven me for Egypt. Obscura paintings, 5 15th century works of black alchemic magic, all lost, hidden by the Lux Veritatis. 5 obscure engravings, drawn copies of the paintings, contain encrypted maps of each painting's location. Also, classic look. It's just the book changes. The font of the writing's no different. Matthias Wolsey in Prague sent me 4 obscure engravings. He kept the 5th engraving back, wants more money. Deciphered the encrypted map of Wolsey engravings. One of the paintings is beneath the Louvre, where the latest archaeological digs are. Carvier says she has a security pass for the digs in her office. A metallic symbol is hidden beneath surface of each painting. Check with Carvier about X-ray facilities in Louvre. Lux Veritatis, Light of Truth, a secret 12th century order of warrior monks who hid the Obscura paintings in the 1400s. Said to possess the 3 Pararept shards, artifacts of power, crystalline shards shaped like spearheads, weapons of light. Lux Veritas tried to suppress the Cable of the Black, alchemists from the 1300s onwards. Lux Veritatis links to Nephilim? Nephilim from the Enochian Gospels, cursed hybrids, offspring of angels and humans, exterminated in biblical times. Related prophecy, through the golden lion, the Nephilim will enslave the Son of Man and inherit the earth. The sleeper, or Cupiculum Nephili, literally sleeping cask or chamber, thought to be the last intact specimen of the Nephilim race, supposedly buried in Anatolia, Turkey. The sun glyph, some artifact of alchemical power, linked to the Black Alchemist in 1400s, details scarce. The two missing symbols are hidden close to the buttress. As you go through the game, more will be added to the notebook. Lara will start doodling in it as well. There's a trophy for getting Lara to add absolutely everything you can to the book, which I probably won't be doing, because there's a lot of like hyper-precise, do one specific little thing, or talk to one specific person in a specific way, and Lara will note it down kind of situations. But before, like, now we're in the actual hub space, we can start actually going around talking to people and seeing what they know.
Is this your pitch?
All Paris is my pitch. Got any spare change? For a coffee?
Maybe. I need to find a man.
Then look no further, ma petite.
This is a particular man. Bouchard.
But we know from the book that he was looking for Bouchard, so we can use that as our basis to try and figure it out.
Never heard of him.
Even for spare change?
Go away, I never heard of him.
So where could I ask? I could use a coffee. How about you?
Try the Café Métro, in the Place d'Arcade. The owner might be able to help you. Knows all kinds of stuff.
Sounds like my kind of cafe.
What about the spare change, mademoiselle?
I didn't say I had any.
Welcome to Paris. What about the spare change, mademoiselle?
I'm going to need cash.
Alright, Lara. We all need a bit of money. Fucking we have 160 euros. But a lot of the crap we picked up, like the camera, the doubloons, the necklace, the vintage cognac, the hip flask, the diamond ring, like, you know, all the shit that we stole, we can sell to get a few more pennies.
I can climb that easily.
Oh, the music. The music leans into the atmosphere so much, and I love it. Anyway, you know, I said that there was, if you get all 3 upgrades, you can just barely make a jump. It's that jump to get them. It is hella precise, so I'm going to save before I try it, but you can make it. And you see, we just got some journal entries. You can see it in the bottom. Find cash to use at a pawn shop, buy some health stuff. So you can just about make it. Oh, now I've got to remember how to get in there. Hang on. I'm going to save before I try this in case I just eat shit. I think we can just grab this ledge. Cool. Because we can get to them. I'm just trying to remember how. Oh, oh, hey, there we go. You are supposed to grab the ledge. I think the positioning just kind of threw Lara off last time. Oh, it was 100. That was 160 euros. Nice. I do think, however, we are going to have to drop, because I don't really see how we're going to... I'm going to say before we do it, how we're going to get out of this space. I usually don't do this, which is why I'm unsure. I usually just leave, because it's only another 160 euros. How badly are you going to need that? Hell yeah! I didn't mean to do that. Fucking... of course I botched it. I was going to, like, spin on the spot, because if you hold walk and press circle, she does this, which is what the plan was. Because I'm going to do this and whilst holding walk, then press circle, then let go of walk to do it. So then we have enough space for a run up to then make this.
You looking for anything special, little lady?
So what are you, a city guide?
That's right. I'm a city guide, all tastes and interests catered for.
Good. I need
Some of the character
directions.
models I
I'm
might
trying
flip
to
the
find a man
graphics just to
called
show the
Bouchard.
comparison, but that's about
Do you
it.
know him?
That's not a healthy kind of question to be asking.
Don't tell me Paris is dangerous.
Oh, we got all kinds of rough stuff here in Paris, including our own serial killer. You heard of the Monstrum, huh? You heard of him?
What do you really know about the Monstrum?
Not much. The killings are very messy, grisly, no one's safe.
Even Bouchard?
Lady, no one, no exceptions. Have you heard what the Monstrum does to the victims?
So how do I contact Bouchard?
He won't have time for casual callers. Been having staff problems at his club, I hear.
Bouchard runs a club?
Yeah, Le Serpent Rouge, flashy joint.
Why should losing staff be such a big deal?
Because these staff are dying on the job, messily. No one knows why or how.
You don't think Bouchard's up to handling it?
Keep your voice down. Bouchard can handle all he needs to. But this is something different, something creepy. His people didn't die pretty. It's got him really shaken.
Is it the Monstrum?
Who knows for sure? I just tried to keep my nose clean, you should too.
So you've no idea where Bouchard is?
Nope.
Well, I'm sure someone does. I'll ask around.
Yeah, do that. Why don't you try Café Metro?
Who do I talk to there? The owner?
Hey, I'm kidding, really. The guy's a complete loser. Forget it. Go home, do something recreational, which is where I might be able to help.
No thanks.
Having to keep low, eh? That's hard, especially with the cops being so trigger-happy.
Should I give Bouchard your regards when I find him?
No, don't do that. But if you are at a loose end, look me up. I'm sure we could find something diverting for you. You know, something special.
See you around. Not a lot of passing trade at this hour.
It's early yet? Move along, ma chère. You make the place look crowded.
I wouldn't worry. We're not in the same class.
That attitude
Also,
will get you
there's a
far
lady
around
here you can talk to,
sweet
but we're in the
thing.
proper hub
I
space
just
now.
want to
Honestly, you can
find
be a complete
someone.
dictator if you want.
Name of Bouchard.
You won't find him here, ma chère. He did run the club across the road, Le Serpent Rouge, but had to move premises. There was a lot of trouble, I heard.
Yeah,
Things
the
needed
thing
to
on the
lie
book said
quiet
find
for
Le
a
Serpent
while.
Rouge, but that's not the difficult part. It's literally right next to us. It's getting in.
And no one knows where he is.
What do you need with a dangerous individual like Bouchard?
I'm trying to track down a friend's movements.
Lost, is he?
Dead. But he made contact with Bouchard before he checked out.
Tell you what, there's two guys who used to work at Le Serpent Rouge.
So Bouchard didn't lose everybody?
No. These two left before the troubles closed the place down.
Also, for the sake of
One's
comparison.
a miserable
Boop.
old devil
Boop.
called Bernard, who was the janitor there. He hangs about in the park sometimes.
And the other one?
The other one, Pierre, worked as a barman. Makes bad deals that backfire on him. He runs
Also,
the cafe
Pierre.
at the
Not to be
Place
confused with
d'Arcade
Pierre
now.
from Classic.
Café
It just
Metro.
happens to be the same
You
name.
never know. Might be worth a shot.
Better than anything I have so far. Thanks. I didn't catch your name.
Janice. Everyone knows me around here. Look, be careful, chérie. Bouchard's a mean operator, and he's been targeted hard recently.
Does anyone know who's causing Bouchard all this grief? Or why?
No, or they are not saying. The Monstrum has got everyone too scared to talk.
I'd have thought Bouchard would be geared up for trouble.
He can handle it all right. No one better. But the way his people has been dying, so ugly. And that poor woman.
What woman?
Someone called Carvier. She worked at the Louvre, it says on the radio. I don't want to talk about it.
Carvier?
No, you watch out, my chère.
It's like,
There is
no.
a lot of sickos loose on the streets.
Yeah.
That's okay. Some of us like it that way.
We got 4 more notes out of that. The Cafe Metro in Plastic Arcade. Bouchard's new premises. Bouchard ex-janitor at the club. Contact cafe owner Pierre, ex-barman at the club. There's actually 3 ways to progress through here. There's going to the club and finding Pierre. There's finding the old dude and talking to him. However, if you can get into the club, there's an item you can get in the Le Serpent Rouge that you can then go sell. And if you sell it, you can sell it to gain access to the next area as well. Also, you can check the map to see around about where it is. It's not too difficult to find your way around. What is kind of funny, though, is that our ultimate goal is to find Bouchard. But at some point, you're going to realize you can go into the sewers. And if you do, what do they call the sewers? Bouchard's hideout? It's just like, okay. But here, the sewers is just an underground network for you to get around everywhere. But there are a couple secrets. Like you see in here, you can come up and it leads you to another point. But I'll go up there in a second. There is something worth going up there for, but there's something else I want to pick up first. Over here, there's a jump over a pit. I'm going to save before I do it because it's a pit. You could, that is a drop and a half if you fuck it up. There's also something that you can see there. There's like cracks in the wall you can climb down and get into that gap, so we'll do that. Where does this take us out, actually? Let me just double check. There is one ladder we want to go through that will lead us out to a good spot. I just want to double check it. But I don't think it's this one. Oh, we can't.
Not strong enough.
Can't do that anyway. Because Lara's a weak bitch, so she can't open a door. I'm actually going to save again before I do this. Also, you can do that to kind of manipulate the grip meter, because it resets every time you let go. And it's actually a good way of saving your ass as well, if you are about to lose grip entirely, to just drop and re-grab quickly. To be like, oh no, my grip's low. Alright, let's carry on. Because it just completely resets the meter. I'm not going to do it too often. Well, there's no real need to do it too often, but just if you spot me do that, or you see me about to let go, you might see me do that. Also, if you're wondering, it's like, oh, why aren't you sprinting anywhere? You can't sprint. You need to upgrade. I kid you not, you need to upgrade your legs some more. Also, this really took in some social sim aspects. Or immersive sim aspects, shall I say. Because the original Deus Ex was out by the time this came out, and so they took a little inspiration. Which is fair enough, because Deus Ex is like one of the best fucking games ever made. But if you come out over here... There's a whole shit ton of stuff here. Before we go talk to either Pierre or the old man in the park, we are going to explore and show off as much as I can here. But you can come up here now, and the old guy, if you want to continue it through him, is there. You can fuck it up if you talk to him, though. If you say the wrong thing at any point, he will tell you to piss off and you won't talk to you. So it forces you to go do Pierre's route, but it's not like it's like a higher reward for doing it through him that I'm aware of. It's literally just an alternate means of doing the quest. And the hub might seem like it's very big and a little confusing, but it really isn't. This is the guy that if you have
I'm trying to find someone called Bouchard.
No one of that name in these parts.
He'll want to see me.
Then I hope you find him.
If you get the thing from the Le Serpent Rouge, and I believe it's like 1,000 euros, you can give it to him and he'll let you straight through. But you can see there's actually a sign here that says Le Serpent Rouge. What is important and worth doing over here, though, is that there in the church is a boxing club. And there is stuff to pick up in here.
Parisian monstrum killings continue. Lara Croft wanted for questioning.
Oh shit.
The latest victim of the Paris monstrum was discovered yesterday. The mutilated body of Professor Margot Carvier was found after a woman was seen leaving the building.
Oh, Carvier was murdered. Uh-oh.
The police are anxious to interview Lara Croft. The notorious monstrum serial killer has periodically terrorized Paris and other European capitals.
Also, innocent until proven guilty. I'm not the monstrum.
Characteristic of these brutal attacks are the bizarre metallic eruptions on many parts of the victims' bodies. Forensic specialists are mystified by the process involved. There have been no reports of any survivors of these unconnected attacks.
Oh, hey, if you want to practice. There you go. But that's not what's important here. What's important here is that if you want to, you can bet on this match, and if you win, you can get some decent stuff out of it.
Hey, lady, keep away from the ring.
Nice watch.
What?
Am I talking too fast for you?
Okay, sister, you're leaving now.
What about a wager?
Yeah? On what?
Those boys in the ring. What are their names?
Look, lady.
Come on, what are their names?
Okay, guy with the tattoo, Zach. The one with the headgear is Carl.
That's more like it. I bet all the cash in my pocket against your fancy gold watch that I can pick the best fighter.
Do you have 200 euros? Smart mouth?
Yes.
Okay, you're on. Hey, you two. Lady here wants to bet on you decking each other. Match up.
And just be glad I don't make you throw in your fancy gold chain too.
Don't push your luck, lady. So, who do you want to lose your money on?
Oh, I can't remember who's good. There is one that is de facto better, so I can just load and then pick the other guy. My money's on Carl.
Money's on Carl.
Come on, Carl. So we're looking for the headgear guy to win, not the tattoos guy. Come on, dude. Just fucking camera angles. Well, I guess it's better than it being completely static. Hey!
Here, take it. Now get out.
Not entirely done here, though, because of course we're not. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, there's a trophy for falling into the ring. You can make it from here, but don't fucking do that. I believe it kills you instantly if you do it. I've already got the trophy from when I was like messing around, but still. So I don't want to fall while I'm up here. Yeah, if you drop in from here, the fall will kill you, but you'll get a trophy for it. Well, case in point. Thanks, game. I'm glad I saved. But for sneaking up over here, there is a ring to pick up. There's also, but it's a bit of an awkward jump. Fucking missed it. There's a pickup on both sides. You can see there's one there and there's one there. Did we get the ring and try that again? Come on, Miss Croft. Come on, Miss Croft. Miss Croft. Oh, come on. How further back do you want me to go? There we go. We can't climb that, damn it. Oh, didn't feel like grabbing. Okay, so it is kind of an awkward angle then. I mean, you are supposed to go up and drop down. I'm just being cheeky. But I know I can get it to work. But you already saw I managed to get it to work. To be first, could I just... Hang on. Oh, yeah, not even close. Okay. There is a secret later on that you have to side hop for. Oh, that was my fault. I got paranoid I was going to bump the wall and wiggled away. There we go. You know what? We're going to do this one jump at a time. Can I not grab that railing? Okay, doesn't help if I bump the wall. Oh, yeah, she doesn't want to grab it, huh? Okay. Am I really going to go all the way around for one item? Of course I am. Thanks, Miss Croft. How's half your health doing? You know what, fuck it, I will load off of that. Fuck this game. I'm kidding, I love this game. I'm not ignorant to its problems. Oh, I can actually make that in one go, hang on. I'm not ignorant to its problems, but I do love this game. There's just a lot more technicality with some of it. I am amazed I made that, because that was the cackiest angle I've ever seen. Oh, there's a pickup I'm still missing? Oh, never mind, there's two things to pick up here. Fucking, alright. Actually, whilst I'm here, weapons. I got 2 clips for that. I got 3 vector clips, damn, for the not magnum. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my my pistol there for though. Let's get out of here. Now for the two places of general interest that are just nice to know about, that are new to the remaster. They weren't available in the original. There's actually shops in this game now that you can actually spend some of this money. There's a herbalist over here.
Do you need any help?
I'm looking for someone. Name of Bouchard.
This is just a herbalist. We stock medicinal potions and herbal extracts.
So he isn't a customer of yours?
A customer? No. Would you like to purchase something?
What do you recommend for energy?
This is our selection.
You can buy poison antidotes and a bunch of health stuff. The poison antidote will be worth getting later, but not yet. Because I want to save money, so I do want to see if I can try and get that trophy for basically maxing out the amount of money you can have. All the stuff we've got, though, the other shop we're going to is where you go to sell it. Which is actually, like, one of the first places you could go to, but because I knew I didn't want to go there yet, I just went the other direction. Also, yeah, in these, like, tunnel bits in the middle is a crosswalk if you want to, like, link up quickly to every area. But way over here, you can get to Rain's pawn shop.
Open for business.
You managed to get in, didn't you?
Just checking. I didn't want to waste your time, or mine.
Discretion is my middle name. Especially with strangers who just walk in off the street.
Cheer.
How concerned are you with legal niceties?
What concerns me is the police. They ask a lot of questions.
Do you?
If it suits me, I make my own rules. Are you buying or selling?
How much for these?
And from here, you can sell all the shit you picked up. This will take a minute. And you can buy clips. You can also buy a silencer and laser sight. Fucking laser sight. Before we're done with the hub, I will probably try and pick these both up. But like I said, I also want to see if I can try and pop the trophy. For having so much money. I don't know how much the money you actually need is, off the top of my head. I think it's 2,000. It's either 2,400 or 2,800. But there is more shit to pick up in the Les Serpents Rouges, but we can't get in there just yet. There's two ways in. There's one through the garage, and there's going through the sewers. If you can go through the garage way, you need to, like, convince the old man. And he will give you the key to it. If you want to go through the sewer, you need to talk to Pierre. Which makes me curious about the trophy for finding absolutely everything, because both routes have items on them, so you can't physically get everything. Because once you start one quest, it locks you out of the other. Once we go talk to Pierre, the old man won't want to hear it. He won't talk to us full stop. Oh, apparently they patched this. Hang on. I need to go check something. They did! Ah! At launch, and in the original version of the game, you could go to this and put the code in straight away. You could actually skip the entire quest if you already knew the code, because it doesn't change. It's 13528. And you could just completely skip the whole quest and skip going to the Les Serpents Rouges. So it was fantastic for speedrunning. But no, I heard that in the patch that they had fixed that finally, so I was like, oh. It makes sense. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, you are skipping a whole level of the game. It's kind of important. You should do it. But obviously speedrunners just don't. But in here, there's two people of interest. This guy in the corner.
Excuse me. And excuse you too. Do you know a Louis Bouchard?
I'm a stranger around here.
Don't let me distract you from your paper.
Are you Pierre?
Possibly. What can I get you?
Information.
Really? Well, everyone wants something for nothing.
It needn't be for nothing. We could trade.
Trade?
You used to work at the Serpent Rouge. I need to find your ex-boss, Bouchard.
You don't look like police.
No, I don't. But I do deal with problems. Sort them out.
And run errands, no doubt.
If need be. And they pay well enough.
What sort of problems?
What sort of problems do you have? Any situations need clearing up?
I know I'm not the first one to make this joke, but she sounds like she's promoting a product when she says that.
Bouchard. That's dangerous information.
I'm a dangerous girl. And right now, I'm losing patience.
I do have a situation that needs tidying. A retrieval job. Something I forgot to pick up from Le Serpent Rouge when I left in a hurry. It's mine, and I want it back.
Why don't you just pick it up yourself?
2 guesses.
Bouchard? The Monstrum?
Don't joke about the Monstrum. Bouchard ran a lot of operations there. The place will be staked out.
Just tell me where the item is in the club.
It's small. Small enough to fit inside one of the stage lights. The one that doesn't work.
That's it? Okay. I can work with that. How do I get into the club?
With this. This will get you in behind the stage area at the back. Return what's mine to me here, and I'll put you in touch with Louis Bouchard.
I'm sure he'll be glad to hear from you again.
He isn't going to. I just tell you where to find him. Then it's up to you.
Okay. And if this doesn't work out, I know where to find you. Don't I, Pierre?
Retrieved the box from this Le Serpent Rouge in broken lighting rig. What's funny is that that guy that is in the room in the corner didn't want to talk to us. He will find out about what we're doing, but he finds out regardless of what quest you go for. Like, he's there, so if you don't go to Pierre, it doesn't make any sense for him to know. But no, he will know. But also, now you started this, if I'll show it off, but when we go talk to the old man, he won't engage with us at all. He'll tell us to go away. Because we started one quest, it locks you out the other. I'll show you. It only takes a second. If I go talk to him, he'll just tell us, he'll go away, I'm busy, even though he's just standing here.
Leave me alone, I'm busy.
See? There's a lot of people that genuinely, like, never realize you can start the quest with him and only ever go to Pierre. But yeah, you can start it with him. And the amount of people have gone, wait, but what's the point of him? He's just there to tell you to go away. It's like, no, it's if you go talk to him before Pierre. Most people go straight to Pierre. Oh, something I can show is they remastered the load screens. If I go over here, you can see what the originals look like on the actual PS2. Right, there we go. So here's that guy. Off he fucks. Yeah, if you did the old man's quest, you'll get the key and you can go in here. But because we did Pierre's quest, we instead come over this way. Le Serpent Rouge. There's a trophy for breaking part of the Serpent Rouge without anyone realizing you're even in. Which requires you to get past like 4 guards. Which, I say 3 guards really. The first one is easy. This guy's easy. You don't have to worry about him at all. It's the other 2, because they're positioning, you can't see where they are until you actually open the door. And one of the positions one of the guys can have is looking right at the door, so he'll spot you instantly. Gonna wait for next cycle, because he does do like a little spin. We probably could have reached him, but oh well. Oh, he ragdolled. Also, all the cops here have their own gun, which I will eventually swap to, just because with every cop having it, it's you're gonna have a lot of ammo for it by the end of this section, compared to our current. Yeah, because this is the other gun. You see, we've got 2 of 9 right now, but it will creep up. There. There's the... Hang on. Oh, actually, whilst I'm here, one thing I can show, where is the shortcuts? Yeah, the MV9, the Vector, the Rig 09, the Boron X are on Touch X. The V-Packer and the Blade we'll get to later is on Circle. The SMG and the Vega is on Triangle. The Impactor and Dart SS are on Square, and the Desert Ranger and Scorpion are on L1. This will just put someone down, so save it for when you actually need it. But if you do the shortcut again, that's how I'm swapping to another gun. Also, if you don't want to try and like sneak up on this guy in here, there is this you can pull that will kill the lights, which will draw his attention out to come have a look. So you can then like hide in here and he'll go check. But this space you physically can't access. It's locked if you come from the other way. Because it's one way, and this one way is only from this way. But this is the door I was on about. When you open it, there's a chance to go on the other side. Like that, is looking right at you. And he would have heard that. But yeah, the idea is that you have to like sneak in, deal with these two, which your best bet is just when this guy's like not facing this way, try and deal with him, and then get behind this box and wait for that guy to turn around and get him. And then you're free to run up there. It's that stage prop. I can show you. It's this. When you stand on this, it starts to break, and the trophy will pop if you get to it without any guard knowing you're here. The moment you turn the music on, which we need to advance through here, though, it alerts all the remaining guards. So you have to backtrack on yourself. But I'm genuinely really happy that we're finally covering AOD. So I wanted to when the remaster came out, but when I found out there was a soft lock and there was a few technical issues, and there was also just straight up more content the guys wanted to add, I was just like, you know what? No, there's a patch coming, I'll wait. I wish it didn't take this bloody long, but it is what it is. Because it has been, you know, like 2 and a bit months. Which is kind of surprising, but considering how much they've added in this patch, like across the board, I'm not too surprised. Like, in retrospect. It is kind of surprising it took this long, though. But the moment you pull this, like, the best, like, most iconic track of the, like, more of the franchise in this plays, and here you go. And you see, like, there's a guard that's already just ran in because we made a lot of noise. This alerts all the guards. But you see, everyone's got the same gun, so it's a free mag. So we've got 6 mags. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. I love this track. Also, proximity does affect damage, which is why I'm like running like square up to their face when I shoot, because then it maximizes damage. If you use like the Desert Eagle, it will one-tap them from like mid-range. Oh, there's another guy here. But if I shoot from range, that took like nearly twice as many shots. Also, like usual, you can do this. In the original release of AOD, part of the many problems it had, you couldn't shoot whilst backflipping and side flipping like you could in the classics. They corrected that in this. You also couldn't dual wield, and we can't yet, but we will be able to eventually later. Oh, here's another guard. Actually, let me show off how, like, fierce the Magnum is. Just fucking point blank executed the poor fucking dude. Yeah, just want to make sure I change back. But this is as far as you'll be able to get without turning the music on, because this stage prop goes up and down, and you need it to proceed. Hey, hey, ow. God, bye. Oh, well, I didn't realize how low our health was. That guy got a few shots off. I've got loads of these. I'll use one of them. I'm going to try not to use all the chocolate bars. We're definitely not going to find them all, but it's more just because it would be like a fun thing to look back on and be like, how many did I actually find? This door is locked from the other side, and that's back where we were. Oh, here comes the part of the music that I call, like, the part that sounds like an SMT3 track. The bit that's coming up. Every time I hear it, it sounds like it's like a forgotten SMT3. This bit. It sounds like it should be an SMT3. Like, it sounds like a band, like a forgotten about, hidden away Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne piece of music. Also, there's a secret here. Let's see if I can get it. There isn't any, like, secrets, like, per se, like, actual, like, traditional secrets, but there are stuff hidden around. Like, you're not going to get, like, a chime for finding a secret anywhere in this game. That they kind of did away with it here. And you can kind of jump from it from there, but it's a very awkward jump, which is why it's better to just do it the way they expect you to. Like, it's an awkward jump to get from there to that spot without overshooting it. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. This is like so like late 90s, early 2000s, like Euro music, like Eurobeat-esque music. It's not completely Eurobeat, but it's close enough. Also, you can't open this door yet because you need to be strong enough.
I'm not strong enough.
But if you kick this, you're magically strong enough. This is what I mean by, like, the RPG mechanics are super light and superfluous, and more there for solving puzzles, because now we can open this door. And the game's alluding to how you need to solve it and get the thing you need. Because we need to get to the broken light rig. Well, if you look at these, although none of them seem to be working, this one's a different shade than the rest, so that's the one you need. More games should be able to do like free cam photo mode, so I can like look around like that. But you see, when it starts moving, one starts sparking, so it becomes easier to spot. So you pull this twice. Then pull the other lever, and we need to get back to to that bit there, so we can now go pick up the part for Pierre. And in doing so, a guard will come in and raise the bridge again, so we have to go around. But we got the jewel box, or the gem box. And now the track's looped, by the way. This is a long-ass track. It's like 8 minutes long. There we go. Now it's properly looped. Which also, yeah, looping music. Oh, fuck. Oh, Tomb Raider, how you grown? The reason we're coming down here is because there's a chocolate bar. And then this, so you can open from the other side. Not that you need to, you should be done with this area once you get to this point. I said the only part that we can't access is the garage, which also has its own stuff. Actually, before we leave, there is actually one more room I want to check. 1 second, because there is some stuff we can pick up in it, so it's worth doing. It won't take a second. I should have done it when we were first down here. I just forgot because I was more focused on like doing the music side. So way down here, over all the stage stuff we broke. This is the door we came into, but there is another door right next to it. There's stuff down here as well, including another thing to sell. Oh, we can't do anything with this because there's a lever piece you'd pick up from the garage and you'd use it here, and it would make this make a sound which would lure the guard that's blocking the stairway down here, so you can knock him out. Because that hatch above us, this, we can't get through it even in the camera mode, is where the garage would be, and you'd do, like pick up stuff in there, then drop into here instead. But you see, there's no way in. At least I'm not as far as I'm aware. There might be like some kind of like fancy pants glitch that you can like force your way in. But because of that... Oh, okay, we are only missing one thing. But there would be something you'd be able to get, but we just can't. Let me just double check there isn't anything I can pick up here. But yeah, you could like hide here. It's why there's a lot like a miniature like fade to load in between, because that's technically like attached to the other level. Just double checking there isn't anything I've missed. Anything obvious I've missed. Oh, I've got one more idea where something could be. Ah, no. Okay. Oh, here we go. What's that key for? Ticket office key. For a second, I thought the music was starting to fade out. I was gonna be like, wait a minute, what? I've never heard it fade out. No, I think it's just the positioning. Right, now we can actually get out of here. I think it was literally just our positioning. The camera was far enough away from the origin of the sound that it quietens a little bit. But I was about to, like, fucking say, I was like, wait a minute. Goodbye, great music. There's no other point in the game where it plays again, unfortunately. And this is weird, 'cause, like, how the fuck would, like, anyone realistically get up there anyway? Once again, it's just the world being designed for Lara and no one else. We can go back over here and sell some stuff. See if it's enough for the trophy to pop. If it's
How much for these?
Hey, trophy unlocked. Cash overload. Earn more than 3,500 euros. Right, now let me buy the important stuff. And then we got a suppressor on our gun. We'll need that for like specifically one area later on, so it's worth getting it. The other thing I wanted to do is go buy the poison cure from the herbalist before we proceed, but then we'll go turn in the thing for Pierre. Or, like I said, you can be a dick and skip both of them and go sell it. You go sell the gem box to the guy at the gate and he will let you through. But you...
I'm told there's a story about a doorman in this area. Do you know it?
The doorman is Bouchard's bodyguard.
Find him, and I find Bouchard?
Yes, probably.
What would I need?
Money. A password.
Who would know the right password?
I'm afraid I can't help you there.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Test headset. Anyway, let me in.
Welcome.
I was impressed by your display of energy herbs.
Ah, very well. What would you like to purchase?
I'll buy 3 of them. We don't really need anything else here, so we'll leave it there. Retrieve the box of Rouge broken light. Yep. But yeah, that guy there, you can give him the box, and I think it's boxing like 800 euros, and he'll just let you straight through, no questions asked. But you end up missing out on a few things if you do that, so it's better to actually just go along over here and turn it in. And you also get to keep your money, so it's a win-win.
Did everything go okay?
It's quiet in here. Your voice really carries.
Don't mess me about.
You were right about the place being staked out. There were gunmen all over the place. No sign of the monstrum, though.
You got it. Ah!
Now, a little matter of Bouchard's whereabouts.
Bouchard, yes,
You aren't going to disappoint me, are you? You don't want to see my dangerous side?
No. It's just that someone else was asking for him. Just after you left.
Asking for Bouchard?
Yes, the customer who was sat in the corner, reading his paper. I couldn't tell him anything, naturally, but he may have overheard us.
You know, you talk real loud. It's hard not to notice it.
Okay. Take it easy. Are we going to deal?
Only if you behave.
All right. Bouchard is lying low. I know someone who can show you where.
You can trust them? This person you know?
Just about. Name of Francine. She's my ex.
Reassuring.
This is her address. And the code for the gate.
And she can point me to Bouchard? You sure?
Oh, absolutely. She knows a discreet route to the back of the premises.
Discreet? Translation. Dangerous.
Nothing in Paris is safe. But this route will get you where you want to go. Please, it's arranged. She's expecting you.
I hope this arrangement works out, Pierre. I'd hate for you to become a personal problem that I have to come back and tidy up.
Eventually, Pierre's gonna be like, lady, you throw a lot of threats around. Oh, sorry, it's not 13528, it's 15328. So now it will let us do it. But yeah, before the patch, you could just go straight to this key code immediately, and if you just knew the code, you could type it in. Also, blocky hand! Think there's anything here to pick up? No. No, not at all. And we can't climb that either, the game says no.
Come in. Pierre said to expect you.
Yeah, if you don't just skip, put the code in, come here, she still says this. It's just a set dialogue.
Bouchard is in the old church. You need to find the mausoleum in the churchyard. It leads down.
God, her model changed a hell of a lot. Damn.
Is this the best way?
It's the only way past the doorman. Watch out for the ledges. They are dangerous.
Where isn't these days?
Welcome to Paris.
Don't mind me. Alright, Pierre didn't want that watch anyway. Sports watch. Oh, I think there's a trophy for getting the sports watch, actually. Alright, now we're in the graveyard. I'm going to save. Whoa. There is a pickup right below us, but this drop will kill you. So you can't get it right now. In fact, the way you get it is kind of bullshit, to be honest. Look, there's a trophy for getting it, and even the trophy acknowledges that you kind of are, like, leaning on glitches and exploits almost just to get it. I will show it, but it is kind of precise. Because when you go down, you would, and just to show it, you would assume, oh, just go through here. You're not strong enough. You need to be strong enough to break it. But if you can, then you can get the ammo here. If you were allowed through by the guy at the gate, he would bring you in through here. So you wouldn't be able to access that. Like, even though it's kind of partially deloaded, you can see, like, this is where it is, and where everything would link up, sort of thing. But it's all partially deloaded because it's out of bounds. It's cool that you can do this in camera mode to actually like just see how the game renders and loads shit, but it's, yeah. So you actually need to go this way. So you're probably thinking, well, okay, well, if it's locked, we just have to climb back around afterwards, right? Well, there's a problem with that. This drop. That's too high. So you need to jump the wall. But those spiky fence, if you so much as, like, graze it, it will IK you. So once we get our strength upgrade and we come back, I'll show you how you get that. Also, there are dogs here, so be wary. If you are going for the, like, don't hurt and don't be hurt by any dogs in the area, there's, I believe, 2 dogs that will start running around this area very imminently. Which is why I kind of leaned over here immediately, because it stopped the dog from spawning in to immediately go for us. So it gives me time to actually loot. But you got to jump on all of these giant graves in a set order to get over, because you see over, just to go into camera mode again, this is all fenced off, so you need to get into it, and where we need to go is in this area. There's stuff to pick up there. There's the dog I was on about. If you kick this in, I believe this will make us strong enough.
I feel stronger now.
And to proceed with the story, we need to push over this angel grave thing, but I want to do cleanup, so we're going to go back. And I'm also going to try and get that item. It would probably take me a few, but I'm going to try and get it. I'm going to save before I drop, because I do want to try and not take any damage from dogs. There's 2 down here. And you can jump this. And you wouldn't be able to open this unless you had the strength upgrade, which is why I did it first. But like I said, we're not done here yet. I'm going to save because I don't want to get bit by the dogs if I can help it. And I'm going to save again when we get to the specialized jump, because it's very precise and very easy to fuck up here. Didn't get it. You see, if you sort of touch this wall, it insta-kills you. Alright, try it again. No. That's the one thing we don't need. We need it to not lock onto the dog. Oh, damn. I thought she'd just squeeze through. I did manage to do it in my practice run, but it did take me a few. Yeah, it is very precise. There we go. But now we're strong enough to break this open, so we can now go get this. And this will pop a trophy as well, so it's worth doing. I don't think you can leave through here. No. Not that you'd want to at this point, but yeah. But you wouldn't be able to open that unless you got the strength upgrade, which is why you have to go over like that. And to be fair, even if you do fuck it up, it's not the end of the world, because there's a trophy for finding all the dumbest ways to die in this game. One of them is to get killed by the dog in the very start of the tutorial area by walking into it. Well, I'd say one that can trigger. I don't know what all the triggers are, because you only need 3 of them. But I'm pretty sure landing on the railing will count as one. There's also another one coming up not too far from here. For getting, when we find Bouchard, you can, he's the only instance of a situation where you can actually have consequences for picking the wrong option. if you get killed by him by picking the wrong option, that will count towards it. And I believe the last one that people have found that for the trophy that people use is later on in a poison area. It's deliberately jumping in the poison water and being poisoned to death. Oh, actually, before we do this, we're probably going to get got by the dog, but there is something over here to try and pick up as well. So I just want to check if I can interact with any of these. But as you can see, the dogs are kind of like not real threats, which is probably why they made this a trophy. Because like how many times they've tried to attack us, and the fact that we've taken 0 damage, they've never once connected. The dogs are really like soppy puppies, really. They are practically harmless, so you can just ignore them. Which is why the trophy is even doable in the first place. Because if they were like ferocious dogs that like really came at you, you'd have more trouble. But coming behind here, you can push this over, but you need the strength from pushing that door in. Ta-da! And now we are back in Bouchard's hideout, but like for realsies this time. This door's locked on your way. Is there anything down here other than the rat? Weird rats. No, it just sends you backwards. Cool. Alright. There's a trophy for doing all of this section without falling into any of the pits once, which is easier said than done. There's one later on that's like very annoyingly precise for some reason. Speaking of annoyingly precise, look at how close our grip meter is to running out. Fuck, come on! In terms of how far I went before I stopped, by the way, we are approaching it. I'm just double checking if there's anything in the water. I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything down here. I think it is just punishment if you fall down here at any point.
I can climb up on that.
Yeah, not all the way though, because there's a fried wire near the end. This is the jump that I was talking about. That's a little precise and it's kind of easy to fuck up. Yeah, we got it. Something. I think that's a shortcut back out later. And hey, look, the door from the side from where we just were. But now we can go the other way. Oh, they have really cleaned up the swimming controls, by the way. If you've played the original, the one of the biggest problems with the original was its swimming controls. The remaster has super tightened it up. The biggest thing it doesn't do anymore, which is greatly appreciated, is that in the original, the camera would flip up because Lara would land, you know, vertically in the water. So the camera would flip directly up, and it was super disorientating. They got rid of that. I will show off, like, what happens if you fuck up Bouchard, so I will save before we do it. But there's a guy with, like, a metallic mess of a man here. Oh, his model's unchanged. Interesting. Or I suppose not that he needs one. It's convincing enough as is. Can't get in there. We need a key. Aha! What are you hiding from me? More ammo. How much ammo have I got for everything, actually? 4 mags for that. And 6 for the Magnum. Damn. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to save and deliberately fuck this up just to show it. But you come in here, and here's our man Bouchard. What's fun, in the original, you just walk in, and the moment you take one step in, the cutscene starts. And it makes it really funny, because, like, you see him still get up as it starts. But no, now you have to wait and then talk to him.
What happened to your man in the room out there, Bouchard?
To Arno? You've got something to say about that?
Maybe. It might be linked to what happened to a friend of mine.
I doubt it. Get her out of here.
Do you know the name Eckhart?
Never heard of him.
Okay. You helped a friend of mine a while back. Werner von Croy.
Names don't mean a lot here. Even real ones. What did he want?
Maps and information on the Louvre.
I remember, 4 weeks ago. Wanted to take a coachload of Japanese tourists to see the Mona Lisa.
So now this is the choice. If you pick, like, if you be a dick to, you know, like a mafia dude, he's just gonna kill you.
Don't jerk me around, Bouchard. I lost that friend yesterday.
You better watch your mouth, lady.
I'll watch nothing. I'm sick of your Parisian lowlife ways. I need results.
Careful, Vixen. You don't need things to get any worse.
And how will that happen? You'll set these pussycats on me, right?
Wrong. I'll take care of this myself. Welcome to Paris.
Yeah, you pissed off a mob boss. What do you think was going to happen? And there's your dumbass award. But no, yeah, be nice to him. Because he's a fucking mob boss. You don't want him to shoot you. Oh, that lever's to leave. Because that lever will open this door. But yeah, we also need to talk to him first.
What happened to your man in the... Maybe... Do you know...
Never...
Easy, Bouchard.
Easy, Bouchard. I lost that friend yesterday. Now I'm wanted for his murder.
There was a newscast about a monstrum killing earlier. What would you know about that?
Nothing that would interest you.
You'd be surprised how much the monstrum interests me.
My friend? The Louvre?
Yes, the academic. Wanted access to recent archaeological diggings inside the Louvre. I gave him contact. You want the same?
And more. I need 9mm protection, backpack, plastic explosive, stun packs. Paris isn't safe these days.
Who for? You obviously can't take care of yourself.
Do you have what I need?
I know who does. Daniel Wren works out of the pawnbrokers on the corner.
Yeah, the pawn shop we've been going to.
And Coulassen.
What would you suggest?
A trade. I have to get certain things into his hands. Passports. You could deliver them for me.
Passports?
Check passports. Nothing to dirty your hand with. It's a business arrangement.
For which he would give me what I need.
For the right price. The passports will prove you come through me.
What happened to your man in the sick room back there? Was he delivering packages for you too?
Poor Arno. One of my toughest. The only survivor of 4 attacks so far.
Attacks? By who?
An interesting question. We don't know for sure yet.
The Paris Monstrum, perhaps.
We're looking into that. You should take care.
An automatic would help. You sold my friend Von Croy some hardware. I need the same.
That was then. We need all the firepower we can get. Ren is your man. Is it a deal?
Okay, deal.
Deliver the passports to Daniel Rains in the pawnbroker, Rue Street, Mark, and Cours-la-Seine. Yeah, we know where that is. Now, pulling this, we'll open the door next to us, but we'll also open that there. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I thought it did open that door next to us. Anyway, if we come over here and then... I might need to nudge it a little to the left, but we'll try and just push this forward first, see what happens. I'm going to nudge it a little to the left. Little, Lara, little. Oh, come on, Miss Croft. There we go. Oh, this lever probably opens that door then. I thought this was for a secret. Yeah, okay, never mind then. I mean, it might still be for a fucking secret. You only need to go backwards. Oh, he hasn't got anything else to say. I was going to say, is there anything else if I talk to him? Where's this take us up? Oh, near the church. Oh, literally. But now at this point, the situation has changed. We're also done with our first hub area. Well, basically done with our first hub area. We'll save before we go into the pawn shop because shit's going to kick off once we go in. So if there's anything else you want to do, now's your time to do it. In fact, I'm going to leave a spare save. Like there, in case I do want to come back for anything. Alright, let's go. I'm pretty sure we've done everything we can, though. Gee, I wonder who caused this. The place is a mess now all of a sudden. This I appreciate. She still puts the passports down. That she knows shit's gone wrong, but she still puts the passports down, like to do the quest. Damn. Oh, I wonder who killed him. I wonder if it's the person who just left. And within it, you can get a code 14529. Oh, that looks worrying.
Looks like a way out. Werner obviously never had chance to collect it.
Oh, once you pick up the gun in the corner, the big gun in the corner, the bombs will activate, so I'm actually going to save. Because, yeah, if it wasn't obvious, there's a whole bunch of bombs here. This is your map for the Louvre. Oh, the archaeological dig and the sewers around the Louvre. That's the trank gun. Oh, you can put the laser sight on it?
Damn it.
The one's been activated. Yep. Pressing that will unlock the door. Then you need to get over here and pull this open. Now it's time to get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, big time, get the fuck out of Dodge. Run!
Esteemed Cabal members, the hour of your reward grows ever closer. As you know, we already possess 3 of the Obscura paintings. Our contact, Professor Von Croy, located the 4th one for us here in Paris. When we have this, we will reassemble in Prague. It is time to awaken the sleeper. Hopefully, we will be more successful this time. We are also closer to the 5th and last Obscura painting in Prague. We will gather at the Strahov. Gunderson?
Mastercard.
Dispatch your team for the 4th painting.
Immediately.
Alright, now we've met our team of evils, and we're here now, and we've also changed our look-up. Our get-up, sorry, not look-up. I can't speak today. I am very tired today, to record. It's been a long week, and it's just kind of caught up to me a little bit. And I was going to take today off, but, you know, the patch dropped, so I was like, God damn it.
I bet the rats love this.
But I like this get-up. The cargo trousers. Or cargo pants. It doesn't look like there's anything of note other than the ladder. Thanks, fixed camera angle. You bitch, you just poisoned me.
It won't turn. My arms aren't strong enough.
Oh, I have a whole bunch of these things. Damn, I only brought 3. Don't know how I ended up with 8. But at the point, by the way, when I stopped playing, when I was like messing around before the patch, like this is about as far as I got, which is why I'm kind of like running around and more like aimlessly. I'm pretty sure that storm drain will kill us if we go into it. Nothing over here, okay. I don't think we can do anything with this yet either, because it's still spinning. Yeah. I'm assuming this will kill us if we touch it. Oh, no, it's just a drop. Oh, fuck. The water's flowing perfectly through it. What do you mean?
That drain pipe will take my weight.
How will it now? How do you know for sure? I know there's a trophy for there's some storm drains you need to turn. It's like after you turn the first one, you need to turn the other two like real quick. But we saw where one of them was. It's near the bottom. Can we just go straight through this? Gotta go, Lara. Yeah, there's the second one.
Turn. My arms aren't strong enough.
Also, our money right now does not matter for like a good while, so there's not going to be any other like money-based pickups. Like, the next hub isn't for a good while. It's why the trophy pop, like, you can get the trophy for maxing out the money you need so early, because it really doesn't matter after a set point. And there's the third one.
Climb up on that.
So I'm assuming then to get the trophy, you'd have to do it backwards. So like instead of going from the bottom up, you'd come up to this one, do that, jump down, get that, go down, get that one. When we are strong enough. The water texture doesn't really change. So when we get a strength upgrade and go to do it, I will save before I pull the first one and try that. Oh no, this isn't the way to go. Unless this one's going to be loose enough. I mean, we got that thing down the bottom we need to pull. I think this is going to say we need the strength upgrade as well. I think all three of them require it, but I can have a look. Yeah.
It won't turn. My arms aren't strong enough.
Oh, what a leap. Also, there's glimmers of the game's main theme in this track. You can hear the da 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 da. I'm just making sure we get down safely. Okay, that's a good drop. I was worried. I was like, I don't think that drop's too big. And you might notice as well.
I think I'm strong enough to turn those valves.
You might notice as well. None of the puzzles are bullshit. At least so far. There might be one later on. Yeah, like this. Although it was mostly still core design, like the team you know and love, a lot of the team had changed and innovated or found their way in different ways by this point. And so, like, certain things were starting to get changed and modernized for the better. Oh, that's going to be the last valve, okay. And that will probably open the way forward. Right, so I'm not going to open that because that's going to be the last one we go for. Oh, I can continue interacting with it? What's the point? Oh, I guess just to make it more in the middle of what you squeeze through. Anyway, now we're strong enough. Let's head back up to the top. And then I'll save before I pull it, because we'll try for that trophy. But I believe it's like after you pull the first one, you need to pull all the rest within like a strict time limit for the trophy. You can pull them at any point, but it's just for, you know, for the accomplishment. So I might as well try it. One less thing for me to do when I go for my 100% run. Speaking of, I've only done the 100% runs for Chronicles because that game's hella short. I haven't actually started doing a 100% run for Last Rev yet. So I haven't been interested in, because I don't like every aspect of Last Rev, so I'm like, But I'm not. I'll be following a guide, so it won't be anywhere near as bad. But I'm not looking forward to like doing Cairo again, for example. Even though I now know how you're supposed to deal with those turrets, because I looked it up after the playthrough, and I was like, well, you're supposed to just crossbow the like the satellite dish, and it works. And I just got unlucky, and it didn't every time I tried, because, you know, the hit detection was miserable. Which apparently the hit detection's been patched as well. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to save again before we pull this. But as soon as we do, we need to go get to the other one. There's 3. And then we need to go the other direction and go through the thing. I have no idea how much jumping speeds this up, by the way. I'm just kind of hoping. Oh, that didn't help. Getting stuck on the thing. I meant to just try and jump up. Oh, come on. Get up! I'm still missing 2. Please, Miss Croft. We're definitely not getting it, but we're just trying to find a way around at this point. Actually, I can check what the trophy says. We're not getting it, but I can check. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, okay. If we find the others, we might try it, because it's 5 minutes. Let me try and find where the other ones are, and then we'll work it from there. You have 5 minutes to open them all after you pull the first one. So this is just looking around now. And then once we find the last 2... I will load and we will speed run for it to try and get that trophy. Yeah, so we pulled that one. That's here. We might be down here.
I can climb up on that.
Thanks for letting me know. There's that one. And I'm assuming... Hang on. There's that one. Fuck, look at this. And there's that one. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. So, 5 minutes. Start counting. As soon as you pull the first one. Two. Yeah, that's going to raise the water. Nope. Fuck. I was like, nope. I got spun around. No, let's try this again. I want to hit it clean. So I don't know how tight the 5 minutes are going to be. So I want to hit this like clean as shit. Two. Oh, this doesn't count as a cutscene. I was going to see if I can hold triangle to skip it. But it doesn't count as a cutscene. We're just locked in. Free. Don't do that, Lara, please. After we pull the fourth one, I'm going to drop a save on another file. Because we're not as experienced with the other section, so it's just to be on the safe side. So after I pull this one, I'm going to save on another file, and then we'll start going back and try to hit the other two. Please. Please. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I will save over the file. The more I think about it, it's like, no, I'm not going back to the ghetto, like, at all, so what's the fucking point of having that file? Fucking go, 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 go.
I can climb up on that.
I know. I don't want you to do, Lara. Fuck! I want you to make that jump is what I want you to do, Lara.
I can climb up on that.
Four. Can she climb this? Oh, she can. What a girl. Yeah, I just need to jump for that and hope it's within 5 minutes.
I think I can make that jump.
Yes, of course you can make that fucking jump, Lara. Trophy? 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 Trophy! Super Lario! After opening the first valve of the loose storm drains, open all the others in less than 5 minutes. Hell yeah. We probably, like, could have fucked around way more than I did, but you know me. What's here? Oh, it's a shortcut back to the other one. Okay. Right. Oh, we're done here, huh? All right.
I can smell oil. I'd better be careful.
They mean like... Oh.
I think this is the place. Better check the map. Dive, girl. Dive.
Oh! You said dive, Lara. I listened to you.
I can smell oil. I'd better be careful.
To be fair, we might have to dive, but just get into one of the pipe tunnels before it blows up. Let me look around. Oh, can we not even do anything with this? Fucking...
I think this is the place. Better check the map. Dive, girl. Dive.
Oh, it's just that's on fire. Okay, so we would have had to do this anyway. Okay. It was on the right tracks. It was just I didn't get out from under there quick enough. Is that a dead end? Absolutely. Fuck. Don't I need to get back and like pop the other one? Let me save before I go into this hazard I fucking made for myself. Of course I missed. Oh, there's a gap there. Of course it was. Is this safe? Oh! Oh shit! I'm gonna load to this one. Because maybe we're supposed to... good.
I think this is the place. Better check the map.
We'll try this one first.
Dive, girl. Dive.
I think we need to block both of them. I just wasn't expecting the fire to be instantaneous. Yeah, they absolutely expect you to blow up that one first. Okay. Ow, that was a huge fucking fall. So what's the plan after we set this one off? Oh, you can only set one of them off. Oh, okay. So we were fine to blow up the other one. Oh, and that brings us into the museum, yep. Then before we do that, I want to actually see what happens if we go the other way. So that means going back to this save again. I want to see what happens if we go this way then. Like, if this leads us somewhere else.
Dive, girl. Dive.
Fucking kaboom! In terms of how far I want to get today, I want to get to the first actual proper tomb, which we're not actually that far off. Once we get to the archaeological dig, we're basically there. Aww. It looked like we could squeeze in. I mean, maybe we can. Let me try it again. It looks like... Look at this. It looks like we can squeeze in here. Fucking instant. It was like the frame you touch the water, you're... Oh, actually, I've got an idea. I doubt it, but I can try. Ah, okay, no. I was just, can I climb into that? No. The game is not interested in letting me do any of that. Oh, this ladder is turbo fucked. Okay. crazy now, Miss Croft. Oh, this just drops you into the same fucking space. Yeah, identical. Oh, well, it was worth checking out. Because, yeah, instead of blowing up through here, we went through above. Alright, I'll stop faffing around. Let's carry on. I thought maybe it'd lead to like a slightly different path because it's two things to blow up, but no. Both are to get in. We just done it arguably the harder way.
Well, at least it's clean in here.
Yeah, she's a bit whispery now.
I have a non-lethal weapon. This will help me get past the guards.
Hey, vous, plus un geste!
There's a trophy. Hang on, I'm just double checking something quickly. I can't think it's either don't get spotted or... Where is it? Don't trigger the alarm. Okay. Was the camera deactivate the alarm?
Hey, vous, plus un geste!
I'm not strong enough.
Of course you're not. What's the quick command for this trank? There we... No. Where's the quick command for the trank, actually? Hang on. Oh, it is square. It's just it also has got the compactor. There we go. I think that sets the alarm off if you... Or deactivates it if you set it off, sorry. Oh, look. The lasers don't completely go over on this side. I love this level. This is like such a... This feels like a Splinter Cell level. There are one batch of lasers coming up where instead of triggering the alarm, they just kill you. But they're like the last batch of lasers you get to. So I'm taking it vaguely seriously. We're trying to sneak around. Because why not? It's a bit... Like, you can completely fucking breeze this section for the record. If you don't care about the alarm, all the alarm does is summon more guys. You can literally just go in like a fucking psychopath, guns blazing. Also, hey look, it's the Mona Lisa, except... Whose face is that? I believe that is the composer's face. Also, we'll need to do it, so I'm just going to do it. Ah, okay, we can't do it yet. You have to push this closer, because where we need to get to is actually above the not Mona Lisa. You need to get in there. So we're out of ammo, so people aren't going to get kindness out of me anymore.
I need to reach the new excavation site. Werner's notebook mentioned a security pass, kept in Carvier's office.
Okay, where would Madame Carvier's office be? Gonna be real, those cameras kind of awful. Oh, is that the switch we need? Pull.
My legs feel stronger.
And then from this, we can push this forward enough so we can climb it and get up to the top. Ah, we've got to be quick. Oh, okay, I was like, what's the point of this? Good load screen. Oh, okay. Sorry for checking.
Hé, vous, plus un geste!
That was unfortunate timing. Sorry, dude.
I'm not strong enough.
Of course you're not.
Hey, vous, plus un geste.
Who? Where? He's actually going to set the alarm off. I'm going to load. I'll take the L on that one. He was absolutely going to go set the alarm off. And I can also try and maybe get the sneak up on this guy instead of just point blank bombing into him and having to dispatch. You don't see me. Go away. You might be scripted to see you. Yeah, he's probably scripted to... Oh, no! Nice. And this is the other side from where we were. So the guy that saw us last time is over there. Oh, you can climb that, Lara. Alright. Yeah, that open window there.
I'm not strong enough.
Okay, I need to find a way to get stronger then. I bet I know what it is. Oh, I was going to try and yank this. You can see how we'll get in. We will climb in through that window. Let's look around. Oh, I think I see it. Is it this? Then up on this. And then, yeah, we go around and there's wiring. Okay, good, good. I was just going to try and jump the thing. I'll be sensible. I also don't want to get spotted. Should just make it.
I feel stronger now.
Of course you do. Oh shit. It's over here. Oh, we still have our fucking crowbar. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, there's a load screen there, if you can believe it. Okay, so that's probably where we need to go then. Which means there's other places we need to check. So there's those two doors that we should be strong enough to open now down the bottom. I also want to see if we can climb in through that window, because I thought that was what it was going to ask us to do. I mean, yeah, it looks like we can. Oh shit, medical supplies from the dumb fall I just took. Just in case he was there. Nothing in this little room? Alright, since there seems to be a split in the pathways, I'm going to save, we'll take one, see where it leads, and then try the other one. That is assuming that I can climb in through here. It's not the stealth button, that's the stealth button. What's that key? Guard's key, okay. Okay, so even though there isn't a way forward here, but that was important to do. Good at. Right, up and around we go again. Infiltrating the Louvre is such a fun level. It's such a fun idea, like an actual proper stealth mission. And more games were interested in doing little bits for stealth. Maybe not full games, but at least things, because this was after Metal Gear Solid exploded. This is after MGS2, but before MGS3 came out, this came out. So, you know, like real hot topic stealth games. Splinter Cell was just about to hit the scene. Well, Splinter Cell had hit the scene, but you mean like take off in the scene. Because the original, and I want to say Pandora Tomorrow was out. Chaos Theory, I want to say was 2004. It was 4 or 5, so it wasn't. Either way, it wasn't out yet. This was absolutely load screen. I had a feeling. When we knew from the how unloaded it was. I was lucky. Oh, okay, so I don't have the thing for that.
It won't open.
Oh, I remember this. This is a little later on. You've got to remember this is here. And that's because that's gas masks. There's also a trophy for getting out of the Louvre when we get to it with without using the gas masks. And I think you have to like supplement yourself with poison antidotes throughout it all to do it. But yeah, this is like a room you need to remember is here for later. What are you doing? We have 2 vectors. We can finally dual wield, which is exclusive to this remaster. It was never in the original. We'll still keep our suppressed weapon on for now, but yeah, we got 2 vectors when we need it.
Well, Mademoiselle keeps a tidy office.
No, not the same one. Ooh. Stairway. Oh, this can't go any more left. Okay, but there's a guy there. Time to look around then. Actually, one of these cameras might have, like, have the code on a wall or some shit. Probably Carvier's office, actually. Let me check this one. Oh, that's clever. 14639. One, 4, 6, 3, 9.
The 5 Obscura engravings. Ah, details about the Obscura engravings. It says here that all 5 contain encrypted maps of a painting's secret location. Now that could be useful.
I was supposed to be here for that, but oh well.
Obscura paintings. There's information here on the Obscura paintings. It says there were 5 images painted on thick wooden bases. Like Russian icons, I guess.
Also, I like that all the other photos...
By the black alchemist Peter van Eckhart in the 13 or 1400s.
Oh, just like the same,
Together,
like, 2 photos repeated.
Hide something called the Sanglyph, or the blood sign. I wonder what that does. The paintings were seized by the Lux Veritatis from Eckhart and painted over with religious imagery. I wonder who the Lux Veritatis were. It says each painting has a metallic symbol of power built into it. So that's why Eckhart wants the paintings.
So I'm just going to loot the place over here. We need her keycard, but we can still look around, see if there's anything of a note. Oh?
This is the security pass I need.
Oh, hell yeah.
Brother Obscura. Here's information on the artist who painted over the original images. Brother Obscura. It says he was ordered to disguise the Black Alchemist paintings with religious imagery. Then the paintings were hidden. He made secret copies of the paintings, sketches, and hid them too. They became known as the Obscura engravings.
I think that's everything we're going to get out of here. I didn't mean to check this again, but we can do. Well, I mean, we didn't check this specific cupboard, I suppose. We checked the one right next to it. But we've got all we needed to get out of here. Oh, jeez, fucking red alert. Just be going down instead of up. Is there any particular reason why I want to jump up here? No, it doesn't look like it. Just in case there's trouble. You're not triggering any fucking alarm today, buddy. And this is to the archaeological dig. Oh, is that actual Mona Lisa this time? It is.
Hey, vous, plus un geste.
Shut up, don't worry about it. I'm not even sure what they're saying. I don't know French, sorry. I imagine it's something along the lines of like, hey, you intruder, or some shit. Or like something akin to Mademoiselle, but not quite. Because I love that in some games, where like they have like characters in different languages actually finding out what they say. It's like when people do like the translation for RE4, and it's like everything the characters say actually makes some degree of sense. Hey, mate, archaeological dig. No trophy, though, so I guess getting spotted does count as alarm, even if it's not an alarm. Oh, well.
On ne bouge plus.
Shit! I know we just saved, but fuck it. Oh, you want to know something kind of really dumb and stupid and crazy? Did you just fucking try to tase me? Oh, it's blocked off. I was gonna say, the way to get out of here afterwards is literally, like, on the other side of this fence. So I like that they're playing this track again. This is called the Accused.
On ne bouge plus.
Okay, we don't have the means to do anything with this yet. I don't think. There's like one lone guard, I remember right, it's like right at the very bottom of all this. And there's a trophy for sneaking up on him. I'll see if I can find him. He's somewhere around here, but there's a trophy for this. It says sneak up on the guy at the very bottom of the archaeological dig. He might spawn when we get closer down there, to be fair. What is that? Oh, it's for the puzzle at the end here. I just take damage. I'm taking damage. Where'd you fucking come from? That was very minor and hard to notice. It's just I had a slight vibration in my controller that I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I guess I need to make sure it's above something important then. Okay. Can I move it like when it's in this screen? Oh, I can. Okay. Hang on. Here. So we have the first and the fourth, and it says the second and third are in the area. We now know them. So where's that lift? There's the spinny majig. That's what we need to use it for. It's like, it showed us that it activated the lift. Where the feck is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. Do we summon it down? Maybe? Let's get down there. After this, and this level, we have like a level that's like a complete, perfect, vertical descent. That's a pretty fun, like, gimmick puzzle to solve. I think that vertical descent will be what we start the next stream on. Okay, I was hoping Lara would just grab that. We didn't take any damage, though, thankfully. So, like, this will be, like, the archaeological dig will be the last thing we do today. Hey! Oh, that's the guy we need to sneak up on. We didn't. I was gonna say, maybe I could just land and grab him. Oh, my last save was here? Fuck. That's alright, we know what we're doing.
Hey, vous, plus un geste. On ne bouge plus.
There's a guy that kind of like appeared behind us that I need to kind of keep an eye out for as well.
A terminal. Let's see what we've got here. The Nephilim race. It says here that the Nephilim were the hybrid offspring of angels and humans. They were thought to be able to change their physical appearance, and flourished in Turkey in early biblical times, now extinct. Well, you can't win them all.
I'll see if there's anything else if we look around, if it's only the thing in the top top left. So we looked at the top right, and we looked at the top left, and then we stopped. Okay, no, it is only the thing in the corner over here. Boom, boom. Dun, dun. Boom, boom. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. There we go. Hey, I think he sees us. He absolutely does. Okay. I see why there's a trophy for sneaking up on him, because his position makes it hard to do so. Oh, I feel like you could probably just barely make that.
On ne bouge plus.
He saw us. Oh, shit. So that guy's got fucking laser eye vision. He's not a gamer. Because gamers don't look up. He knows.
On ne bouge plus.
Fucking bitch. I want to see if I can try and sneak up on him, but he's interesting. Let's get into a lower position and I'll save again so we can start trying properly.
On ne bouge plus.
Bitch, nearly. He was circling around, so I was trying to get around him. Gotcha, you prick. Croft of the Blue. Stealthily defeat the guy at the very bottom of the archaeological dig. Or to you and me. Get rid of the annoying dude without him knowing you're there. See if there's anything in these corners. There doesn't seem to be. But now we need to get to that. Oh, there's a thing in the way. Okay. I have to go this way to get up and around. For a second, I was going to say, Lara, please. Okay. Boom, boom. Dun, dun. Unfortunate. Oh, I saved before I got him. Ugh. I've got to respond to a text 1 second. Right, sorry, I'm back. Ugh, right, let's try and deal with this prick again. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We've already got the trophy. If he spots us, he spots us. In fact, get out of here. dun. In fact, we don't even need to deal with him. We already got the trophy, but fuck it. Thanks, Lara. I was holding walk. What, does that not count? Oh, how did I miss it again? How did I hit it like so perfect the first time? And then that was it. That was all she wrote. Also, now that we're doing this, I can talk about it again. There was a poll I did a couple months ago, back when I did Tomb Raider Chronicles, where I said if there was any interest in me covering the Survivor trilogy after I do AOD. Well, now that I'm covering AOD, that's more prevalent, and people seem pretty on board with me, so I will do that at some point. He's dead. I have no idea if this is correct. Well, hitting the wall right in front of you is not helpful, Miss Croft.
On ne bouge plus. On ne bouge plus.
Each every time.
On ne bouge plus.
Fine, let's go down and deal with him. He's just gonna be annoying. Holy shit, this camera angle. Oh, can we climb this? Yes, we can. Okay. I was like, this looks an awful lot like something climbable. Ah. So that's how you know it was next gen. It could go diagonal. There's an invisible wall there. Of course there is. Oh, can we grab this? We can, okay. Oh, is this just how they expect you to get to there? Fucking... At least we found the legit way. I have to make it. Hey, one man, hope you're doing well, dude. Am I gonna make it, actually? Have I got enough strength? Oh, fucking just barely. Welcome to Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. Like, the fucking game of my childhood. Like, very definitively the game of my childhood, to put it bluntly. Alright, without call for a day and a half. Ooh, Fez. Okay, we need to solve the puzzle to open that. Let me in, because I've activated the power. Oh, no, we have to go into it. No, you're like 20 years too soon. Well, 20... No. This was 2003. 12 years too soon. Because Rise was 2015. Oh, I didn't really want to grab this again, Miss Croft. Let's turn back around. But of music, this game has one of my favourite soundtracks in the series. And it's not just because it's the London Philharmonic. Even though they do an amazing thing. Refer to field notes, diagrams, of lock mechanism. No, I know how to do this puzzle. This is going to seem like nonsense, but it's just because I know what I'm doing. But trust, stick with me with this. Oh, I'll do my corners this time. Yeah. And I believe we pull this again. Which puts... Yeah, that in the right spot, because we're just one before the moon. Then it's the first one of these... which will lock the first one in place. Up. Let's say got all stats key. Because what you're supposed to do is make it be a very specific code that all four land in the right spot. But there's a trophy for having it, so when they go in, none of them are locked. So you need to kind of like set it one before it, and that's what I'm going to try and do, which is why I'm being a bit slower about it. Because I'm kind of like trying to think ahead, like, okay, to make all the pieces line up. I think that's one off now, so now we can do the fourth one. Which is why I was like looking for like one off the moon, things like that. Which will make the innermost one locked in. Then we can crank this 2 more times. That should be the third one about ready, so we can go back to this. Whoops, no. Let me pull this one more. And now this should all be set up so they're all one off the next thing. So it should be... Yeah, and then we can turn it all up, crank it one last time, and it should pop the thing. Because I'm just kind of looking at it, making sure they're all the right way around. But for those just joining us and have no idea what's going on, Angel of Darkness starts with Werner von Croy, our mentor, who was kind of the villain of Tomb Raider 4 because he was possessed, being murdered right in front of Lara. It was all a mess and all a blur, so she's not actually 100% sure what happened. But we've been accused for that murder. We also learned that there's an alchemical cult after something called the Obscura paintings in town. And so we're tracking them because we think there might be connections to it. Especially because Werner von Croy was looking for an Obscura painting before he was murdered. This led us to a hub space where we got some information asking around. Eventually found like an underground mafia boss member who gave us clues and where to get information. And now we're underneath the Louvre Museum in Paris, sneaking into an archaeological dig site. So that should now solve the puzzle. And trophy unlocked, jackpot. Unlock the gate, the archaeological dig with non-blocked rings on the last turn. Just gonna take the opportunity to save. Actually, I will do the next level. The next level's super fun. I was going to wrap up after this, like after we drop in, but I will do the next level as well, because the Tomb of Ancients is pretty fun. And it's a clever level puzzle, and we're actually in a tomb. You know, 3 hours, 40 minutes into the stream, we're in the first tomb of the game. Oh, fuck. We're not doing hub world and immersive sim stuff, like, you know, talking to NPCs and getting quests and finding ways to solve them. Alright, welcome to the Tomb of the Ancients. The gimmick of this level is that it's a complete fucking vertical descent. You need to find a way to get down to the bottom safely. There's a trophy for speedrunning this level, but I'm not going to go for it on this run. I'll worry about that in my, like, when I'm going for 100%. Oh, okay, that leans outside of... Well, there's that demonstration. Oops. We don't really need our suppressed guns, actually, right now that I think about it. We can go to the dual pistols. We're not trying to sneak past anyone anymore, so we don't need a suppressed gun. Okay, they're aesthetic. They're not actual bat enemies after us. I was getting ready. We don't have to think that open this. That bitch bat, it just poisoned me as well. Get out of here. Good thing I have 6 antidotes. Also, yeah, if you're like only familiar with like the previous Tomb Raiders, some of this might seem a little crazy and strange. Yeah, this game had RPG mechanics. So there's shops, we have money. I said they have the NPCs we had to talk to get more information on shit. Like there's a lot of little things like that scattered around. How do we get down from here? Okay. It was like, I mentioned it before, but this is actually, it was extremely ambitious at the time, what they managed to do with this. Which is a shame that it ended up, you know, costing them, because this was this is the remaster, so they fixed a lot of it, but it was the glitchiest game, and it wasn't even a close comparison. The original still is the glitchiest Tomb Raider, even though there have been other ones that were rushed or mishandled. None of them ever suffered the fate this game suffered, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because I've mentioned many a times throughout this, I love this fucking game. I'm not ignorant to its problems, but I adore this Tomb Raider. It's like one of my favorite ones. I love the murder mystery angle on it. I love the cult aspect of it. I love that there is still tomb raiding, but there's more of a focus on like learning the world around you instead of just jumping to the next thing. I love that everything, including the menus, lean into the cultish aesthetic to like fit the theme. And even if they're bare bones, I love the RPG stuff on it. Because there are RPG mechanics on it. You have like strength boosts. Like, you can't climb and do everything at first. You have to actually go find your way forward, climb certain things, do certain things. So Lara progressively gets stronger and stronger. Oh, nearly overshot it. I fucking rinsed him, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I was talking about it just before you hopped in, one man, that because people have shown an interest, after Angel of Darkness, the next time I cover Tomb Raider, I am going to do the Survivor trilogy. So we will get to Rise of the Tomb Raider eventually. I don't know if it'll be this year, because there's a lot coming up on the schedule I also want to cover, but I will at least do Tomb Raider 2013 this year as well. Oh, you're back. Oh, you don't stay down, huh? I'm just wasting ammo. Oh, there we go. Because even though I prefer Classic and Legend, there is still a lot I like about the Survival Trilogy, or Survivor Trilogy, that I'd want to show. Especially Shadow. Shadow gets a bad rep for being, you know, the darker last Tomb Raider of a saga that ends up getting rushed. But I still have a lot about it that I like. Yeah, some aspects that are super fucking weird. Like, why are, like, half the locations in the game restrictive on what you're allowed to, like, wear costume-wise? Like, why have alternate costumes if you can't wear them for half the fucking game? And the quest system is bare bones, and that's putting it mildly. But I still like Shadow. Shadow actually had, you know, proper tombs, and so I always gonna have a soft spot for it. And once I covered a Survivor Trilogy, kind of, like, scary to think about, but I would have covered almost every single Tomb Raider on this channel. The only ones we'll be missing are Anniversary and Underworld. Which, considering this patch added a fair number of Easter eggs that are... Am I going to die from this? Fair number of Easter eggs that are references to Legend. I wouldn't be surprised if the Legend Trilogy are getting remastered pretty Oh, this is a while back. Ooh. I'll be getting remastered pretty imminently. Because all of Tomb Raider 4's level transitions have proper key art now. And a number of them are... Okay, I'm getting impatient. It's quite costing me. A number of them are either references to key art from Legend specifically, or just references to, like, promotional material around that time. So it's like, okay, it's clear, like, what's going on here. Like, they're, like, now starting to set up the teasers for maybe doing the Legend Trilogy. Which, if that's the case, would be fucking peak. Because I said, the Legend Trilogy is my favorite era of Tomb Raider, hands down. It's why when it got added to the PS2 collection, I streamed it and finished it all in like one 5-hour stream, because I fucking love that trilogy. Even though I can criticize Underworld, I criticize Underworld because I love it so much. I just wish that game got to cook more in the oven for a bit longer than it did. Because it's like the only Tomb Raider without a single boss fight, and it's like, you notice that. It's like, gee, I wonder why it's got no boss fights. It's almost like it was rushed. Because not THQ, fucking, Eidos never learned their lesson and always rushed their developers. Ah, you missed. I'm saving my ammo. But after the archaeological dig, we'll get into, like, the actual temple. Not archaeological dig, we're in the temple, you know what I mean. When we get past this section, the depths, I will wrap up. But it's just because this is a fun section, I was like, fuck it, fine, I'll do it. And then we'll start trying to fit this in among everything next week. It's just that the patch went live late last night, UK time. I was like, no. I have been waiting patiently. I am playing AOD today. And I'm very glad, especially with the patch, just how smooth this has been. Like, we haven't bumped into, like, any glitches or trouble whatsoever. I do also appreciate that with this patch, they added a third control scheme. You have classic tank controls, you have the new modern controls, and then you have, in the patch, they added the 2003 PS2 control scheme. Which is just nice for the nostalgia. I think it's like, the modern control scheme that we have now is your best bet, but I do like that that's an option now that you can have the PS3 controls, because classic tank controls were hideous for this game, because it's not built for it. They just ran out of time, so it defaulted. And so the PS2 control scheme, it doesn't even default to it when you play it on PS2, because it was considered experimental. It wasn't finished. So there was no, like, really optimum way to, like, play this game smoothly. Whilst now the modern control scheme there is, and it's divine. Oh, that's a load. What's in this door then?
My strength is increasing.
Hey, strength upgrade. Also, the shotgun. I'm glad I came back to check then. Hell yeah. No, give me dual pistols. There we go. I'm amazed they managed to get the quick menu working for this game, considering just how many fucking guns are in this game. But no, somehow it not only works, it works pretty smoothly. That didn't sound good. Oh, we're missing something. Oh, there's a lever right at the start. I bet it's going to be a get to the end under a timer. Fuck. And then there's the door closing. Just to rub it in. Just to rub salt on the wound. I imagine there's a trophy for doing this perfectly, so I'm going to see if I can do it. Ow. We're going to die poisoned. We got by the first one anyway. I'll give it 1 or 2 more tries. I do need to wrap up soon, so I need to get ready for work. Oh, of course! And the door closes anyway, so we took too long. Fuck again! I'll load to this one. I'm gonna head out. Alright, no worries, dude. Thanks for popping by. So I'm just gonna try and get past this puzzle and then I'll call it. I say puzzle. Just not dive headfirst into the spikes. And I'm intending to finish all the shop missions Lost Judgment. Oh, fair enough. Tomorrow is like winner takes all. I'm gonna do everything in my power to try and finish AI Limit. Alright, we made it. It wasn't perfect, but you know what? I'll take it. And then Monday will be Persona 4, and then after Monday, Wednesday is the only stream I've got like locked in, like decided. Ultraseas Autorium Custodient. The Withdrawal Sentinel guard the halls within. Because Wednesday is Zenless Zone Zero's final 1.x patch. Right, the Hall of Seasons, which is the big main puzzle, and it takes like an hour, so we will do it next time. But we made good progress. We got the whole first hub world done. We got the like all the side quests. We got a lot of money. We got every weapon. I'm pretty sure every weapon we could get. We haven't missed anything. And we got to insult a couple locals and get away with it, so I'll take it. But yeah, like Tuesday will either be Ale Yumiya or more of this, depending on how I feel. And then I'll probably take Thursday off, and then I'll figure out Friday afterwards, like for that afterwards. But yeah, but my plan is to stream tomorrow and try and get all of AI Limit done, because I looked into how much is left, and there really isn't that much. We're genuinely in like the last zone of the game. There is one boss I missed, so we'll start tomorrow's stream for me like showing where it is, because I went and found it. There's like one optional boss that just leads to like some decent loot, so I was like, oh, I should probably show it. So I will start that and then do like the final gauntlet. I also know what I need to do for the true ending, so we will be trying to get that. because you have to backtrack a little bit after one specific boss, and I need to remember to do it. But in theory, it's us, one boss I need to go back for, and then 4 bosses in front of us, and then the credits. So tomorrow's stream might not even be that long, depending. But I digress, as the gorgeous main theme of this fucking game plays once more, courtesy of the London Orchestra. I will call it here. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description if you want to support me more directly. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.